Oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've golden soil and wealth for toil. Our home is girt by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts, all beauty rich and rare. In history's page, let every stage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains that let us sing, advance Australia fair.
Please be seated. Chancellor, graduates, guests and members of the university community, good afternoon and welcome. I'm Bill Patterson, University Secretary and Director of Governance Support. Graduations are one of the university's most important events. This year, the university will hold approximately 50 ceremonies, both in Sydney and in Shanghai. We are also delighted that some of today's graduates are attending having previously missed the opportunity to attend a ceremony due to the pandemic. On occasion, the university seeks to honour individuals who've made extraordinary impacts upon society and through the contributions they have made to the university. Today, the university will bestow an honorary doctorate and a Distinguished Service Award upon two such outstanding members of our community. I would now like to introduce to you the people who are seated here on stage. Seated at the centre of the stage is Ms. Catherine Livingstone AO, Chancellor of the University, who will preside over this ceremony. The Chancellor is joined today by Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice Chancellor and President, Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens, who will also be awarded an Honorary Doctorate of Laws and also deliver the occasional address, Ms. Margaret Connolly, who will be awarded the Distinguished Service Award, Professor Anita Stumke, Dean of the Faculty of Law, who will be presenting graduates, Emeritus Professor Peter Booth, former Provost of the University. The other people seated on stage, Ms. Diane Hill, Member of the University's Council, Mr. Peter Mumford, also a Member of the University Council, professors, academics and professional staff from faculties and institutes who've played such a large part in the success of today's graduates. It now gives me great pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Livingstone AO, our Chancellor, to formally open proceedings.
In the name of the Council, I declare this congregation of the University of Technology, Sydney, duly assembled. And on behalf of the University of Technology, Sydney, and before we begin proceedings, and on behalf of all of those present, I would like to acknowledge and pay our respects to the traditional owners of the land on which we meet, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation. It's upon their ancestral lands that UTS stands. I'd also like to pay our respects to their elders, both past and present, acknowledging them as the traditional custodians of knowledge for this place. In this graduation ceremony, we'll celebrate the conferral of awards upon graduates from the Faculty of Law. Today's ceremony marks a great achievement for the graduates and recognises the support they have received from family and friends, many of whom are with us here today. So we warmly welcome you, and together we will celebrate the achievements of these graduates. I will now ask the Vice-Chancellor, Professor Andrew Parfitt, Vice-Chancellor and President, to present a candidate for Doctor of Laws honoris causa and a candidate to receive the University's Distinguished Service Award.
Chancellor, the Council of the University has established the award of Doctor of Laws honoris causa to be made to persons who, in its opinion, have made an outstanding contribution to professional practice in a discipline of interest to the University. Chancellor, I present to you Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens. Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens has been a Professor of Law at UTS for more than 14 years, Dean of the UTS Faculty of Law for 8 years, and Acting UTS Provost from late 2021 until her retirement early this year. With a strong international reputation in her primary field of communications regulation, Professor Hitchens is widely recognised as an innovator in legal education and practice. Professor Hitchens worked as a solicitor in Australia and England before commencing her academic career with the University of Leicester and then the University of Warwick. On returning to Australia, she worked with the University of Melbourne and the University of New South Wales before joining UTS as a Professor of Law in 2008, then made Associate Dean Research in the Faculty of Law, and in 2013 was appointed UTS Dean of Law. Professor Hitchens has had a particular focus on broadcasting and media regulation, including ownership, control and diversity. She has contributed to international and national policy and regulatory projects to improve diversity and trust in the media. A published author on media policy and law, she is also considered a thought leader in legal education and the future of the legal services. She launched her groundbreaking Future of the Legal Profession public discussion series in 2015, for which she earned the Financial Times Legal Innovator Award 3 years later. The series was praised for highlighting the benefits of new technologies that would bring to the legal profession, such as more affordable access to legal advice. The series helped shift the tone of the debate in Australia and led to a change in how legal education is delivered, a testament to Professor Hitchens' commitment to innovation and to social justice. By demonstrating outstanding foresight and leadership at UTS, Professor Hitchens has improved the Faculty of Law's national and international standing in a variety of ways, including fortifying UTS's overall strategy, particularly through addressing the impact of technology on the law, practicing innovative teaching and learning, achieving a body of research above world-class standard, and supporting UTS's social justice objectives, particularly through her involvement with the UTS Research Centre Anti-Slavery Australia and the establishment of the Centre for Media Transition. Professor Hitchens is a Fellow of the Australian Academy of Law, was Chair of the Council of Australian Law Deans, a member of the Legal Services Council's Admission Committee, and a member of the New South Wales Legal Professional Admission Board. As an internationally renowned expert in legal education and a leading thinker on the future of the legal services industry, it is a great honour for the University of Technology Sydney to confer Professor Leslie Hitchens with a Doctor of Laws honoris causa in recognition of her outstanding leadership in communications regulation and the UCS Faculty of Law. Chancellor, in recognition of her distinguished contribution, I ask you to admit Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens to the degree of Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
By the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology, Sydney, I admit Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens to the degree of Doctor of the University, actually it's Doctor of Laws, isn't it? Beg your pardon, Doctor of Laws, honoris causa. Well done, Leslie.
Chancellor, I present to you Ms. Margaret Connolly. Chancellor, in 2007, the Council of the University established the Distinguished Service Award. This award is made in recognition of outstanding service given to the University above and beyond the normal course of duties. Chancellor, the Council has identified Ms. Margaret Connolly as a worthy recipient of this award. Ms. Connolly has demonstrated an outstanding level of service over her 23 years at UTS. Her most recent role before retirement in late 2022 was supporting the Provost's office as Executive Officer, where she was a key sounding board for the Provost and the Vice-Chancellor and other senior leaders on critical policy and sector issues during a period of significant change for the university and the wider higher education sector. Ms. Connolly is an understated leader, respected across the university and sector for her considerable insight, unwavering dedication, and the ability to navigate complex circumstances with respect and integrity. Over the last 23 years, Ms Connolly has worked with a number of senior leaders as a trusted collaborator. She's led many of the university's responses to policy and sector issues, including student participation, funding, compacts with government, freedom of speech and academic expression, among many others. Her work included the preparation of policy papers for government and internal approaches to implementation. Her sense of discretion goes hand in hand with her ability to generate trust, a crucial skill when dealing with extremely important but also highly sensitive issues that affect the entire university community. Ms Connolly's passionate belief in the public purpose of universities, coupled with her extensive corporate knowledge, allowed her to work behind the scenes to make an immense difference and impact on the university community. This commitment has led to her being held in the highest esteem by colleagues for over 2 decades. It is a great pleasure for the University of Technology Sydney to award Ms Margaret Connolly a Distinguished Service Award in recognition of her significant contributions to the university, higher education policy, and for epitomising the university's values of excellence and social justice. Chancellor, in recognition of her outstanding contribution to the university, I ask you to present to Ms Margaret Connolly the university's Distinguished Service Award.
So by the authority vested in me by the Council of the University of Technology Sydney, I present Margaret Connolly with the university's Distinguished Service Award. I now invite Professor Anita Stumke, Dean of the Faculty of Law, to present graduates.
Chancellor, I invite graduates in the Faculty of Law to stand. Chancellor, the UTS Council has resolved that candidates recommended to it by the Faculty Board in Law as eligible for awards have completed all requirements of a course of study approved by the Board and has conferred these awards upon them. Chancellor, I now present those graduates from the Faculty of Law who are here before you to acknowledge the awards for which they have qualified.
So on behalf of the Council of the University of Technology Sydney, I congratulate graduates on their achievements in obtaining the awards for which they have now qualified. Very well done and congratulations.
Graduates, please be seated. Chancellor, students undertaking higher degrees by research in law are highly valued in the faculty. The research strength of the faculty is reflected in and enhanced by our cohort of high-quality research students. Investing in research and early career researchers is an investment in the future of UTS and the nation. Chancellor, I present to you a graduate receiving research degree. The following student has graduated with the Doctor of Philosophy, Timothy Benjamin Koski, for a thesis entitled Diversity Below the Line, Media Pluralism Through Comments on Public Affairs News Stories, supported by a supervisory panel that included Principal Supervisor, Professor Derek Wilding, and Co-Supervisor, Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens. Chancellor, I present to you Dr. Timothy Benjamin Koski. Chancellor, each year UTS recognises a select few undergraduate candidates of exceptional merit. Such candidates are honoured by the award of the University Medal. Chancellor, I now present to you a graduate receiving an undergraduate award and the University Medal in the Faculty of Law. The following student has graduated with the Bachelor of Communications, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws Honours with First Class Honours and University Medal, Diploma in Languages. Phoebe Armstrong. Chancellor, we will now present to you our coursework graduates receiving awards today.
The following students have graduated with a Master of Intellectual Property: Marcel Asmar, Zhao Min Li, Madeline Liana Rowe, Sarah Spencer, James Wallace, Walter Scheer, Master of International Commercial and Business Law, Chen Wei Yao, Master of Laws, Alimujiang Cafe Lia, Master of Legal Studies, Felicity Jane Fagg, Graduate Diploma in Intellectual Property, Jun Long Yap, Graduate Diploma in Migration Law and Practice, Imran Ahmad, James Amon Letuit, Kishore Kumar Bende, Keith Birch, Siwapon Chang Chaturat, Chen Chen, Jacqueline Astil dos Santos, Lai Ting Fong, Dexter Mane, Hui Kwang Nguyen, Bridget Ellen Safi, Jyoti Saha. Salote Taulanga. Jesse Shao. Daria Zemliana. Xiaoyan Zheng. Bachelor of Communication, Digital and Social Media, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Erin Isabel Miranda. Bachelor of Communication, Journalism, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Matthew Jack Harrington. Suzanne Taylor Monza. Bachelor of Communication, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Robin Evans. Connor Morton. Andelaine Joy Newman. Bachelor of Science in Biotechnology, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Josephine Yi Yon Lee. Bachelor of Science in Environmental Biology, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Shannon Lena Callagher. Bachelor of Communication, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with Second Class Honours, Amani Mahmoud. Bachelor of Communication, Writing and Publishing, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with Second Class Honours, Rebecca Marie Mifsud. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Laws, Honours with Second Class Honours, Annalisa Paula Bergman. Bachelor of Laws, Honours with First Class Honours, Vincent John Collins. Gretel Emerson. Sorka Kiriakou. Maria Mercedes Mamblona Camejo. Bachelor of Laws with First Class Honours, Timothy Ellis. Bachelor of Arts in Communication, Bachelor of Laws, Courtney Elise Laws. Bachelor of Business with Distinction, Bachelor of Laws, Sarita Samlia Ankul. Ottilia Thompson. Bachelor of Communication, Creative Writing, Bachelor of Laws, Bridget Margaret Flaherty. Jia Dai Jiang. Abby Victoria Sim. Bachelor of Communication, Journalism, Bachelor of Laws, Katerina Dapsevitz. Victoria Jarova. Cooper Greenberg. Sarah McClenahan. Rachel O'Connor. Rita Rabio. Bachelor of Communication, Public Communication, Bachelor of Laws, Julia Barham. Olivia Callahan. Eleni Christina Karidis. Denise Yikar Cham. Naomi Cheng. Yu Chao Cheng. Montana Jasmine Crabb. Chloe Dijon. Caitlin Davis Goodman. Lucy Meg Hardiman. Freya Nair Hine. Mariah Zoe Saad. Amy Elizabeth van Dongen. Lin I4. Bachelor of Communication, Social and Political Sciences, Bachelor of Laws, Eman Alamgir. Lachlan Hugh Barker. Claudia Brown. Casey Carpenter. Jasmine Christensen. Julia Rose Colubriale. Elias Shebar Desabji. Danielle Julia Fagan. Gina Louise Grosskrops. Matilda Joanne Harkin. Samantha Jane Hendry. Georgie Martin. Iona McCaw. Michael McRae. Thomas Murdoch. Megan Sarah O'Brien. Rebecca Sternberg. Michelle Elizabeth Toy. Emma Turner. Bachelor of Engineering Science in Civil Engineering with distinction, Bachelor of Laws, Zaira Sarwa Sial. Bachelor of Forensic Science, Bachelor of Laws, Mi San Kwok. Tatiana Ramos. Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Arts in International Studies, Meredith Becker. Alice Elizabeth Maynard Gillespie. Madeline Lauvdick. Jason Kieran Wang. Bachelor of Laws, Bachelor of Languages and Cultures, Emma Mikiko Hilton. Jenny Nguyen Vai Nguyen. Eric Nelson Wong. Jacob David Zayton. Bachelor of Medical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Ria Nikita Gaunda. Mary Farm. Ayla Shaw. Maybell Lee Young. Aline Yapujian. Bachelor of Science in Biomedical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Nikita Jain. Bachelor of Science in Information Technology with Distinction, Bachelor of Laws, Carl Joseph Azar. Bachelor of Science in Mathematics, Bachelor of Laws, Peter Olivia Mossman. Bachelor of Science in Medical Science, Bachelor of Laws, Saeed Mohammed Murtaza Mosfi. Bachelor of Laws, Joshua Aaron Ayub. Sadaf Rui Azimi. George Boulos. Kyle Henry Bowles. Jasmine Bell Buono. Sienna Casgrain. Jordan Chen. Madeline Jane Clark. Sinead Costello. Sharon Fung Ting Deng. Amina Gisello. Alexandra Adler. Clark James Hilton Donovan. Muhammad Jamal El Kasir. Nicole Elul Thorne. Christina Emmanuel. Kevin Herr. Georgia Rose Henderson. Irina Violet Higgins. Christina Claudia Inthavone. Caitlin Alexandra Jones Dunn. Melissa Millen Kurin Shingal. Georgia Sophia Lavis. Hannah Rose Lucas. Wing Nam Lee. Sonia Lin. Jordan Markazik. Alicia Marocci. Marco Domenico Mashotra. Remy Min. Anastasia Nedelkoska. Marielle Leanne Pineda. Daniel Jackson Pleacher. Soumya Ravi Kumar. Nikita Rose Reed. Brittany Tuckey. Emily Jane Woodward. Kai Nam Michael Yong. Adrian Zankovsky.
Chancellor, This concludes the presentation of graduates from the Faculty of Law.
So on behalf of all at UTS, I'd again like to say huge congratulations to our new graduates, and just as importantly, to your family and friends who've no doubt given you a lot of love, support and understanding during your studies. Finishing a degree or diploma is a major milestone, and we don't underestimate the hard work and the sacrifices that you've made in reaching this goal. You should be very proud of what you've achieved, because your university is certainly very proud of you. But your graduation is being one of the most important moments in your life. It does bring opportunities and challenges. And certainly the opportunities have never been greater, because UTS graduates are held in very high esteem by employers, not only because of the quality of the education that you've received here, but also because of its very practical nature. But conversely, the challenges have never been greater. Scrutiny and the expectations of society are already high, and they continue to grow. So I would urge you all to maintain the highest levels of professional and personal integrity. Confront with courage the inevitable ethical dilemmas as they arise, and remember the caution that the behaviour you walk past is the behaviour you condone. Beyond the opportunities and challenges, a graduation signals that you have gained new knowledge. Use it wisely and use it responsibly. Ensure that your impact is a positive one and that you're seen to contribute and not to take. And I say this particularly because you're graduates of a University of Technology. Technology can certainly be applied as a force for good, but please be alert to the unintended consequences, and even more importantly, to the applications of technology which are intentionally not benign. And I think we all know the debate that's raging about generative AI at the moment. I suspect many of you will be involved in cases relating to it, but hopefully more on the regulation of it, because it's clear that we really need some more thoughtful regulation, and we will be looking to you as new entrants into the legal field to bring your best thoughts to it. But there will be times, such as I've just described, when knowledge alone is not enough, and you'll be called upon to make judgments where the answer is not clear. Judgment is informed by experience, and particularly the experience of making mistakes. And I think we all know, as we've made mistakes through our lives, that it's from those that you actually achieve the greatest learning. And it's really, the benefit of that learning is the reserves of judgment which it builds and on which you can rely. So my challenge to all of you here today is to make sure that you make enough space and time to acquire and deepen your judgment skills. Turn off the laptop, turn off the iPhone, and just think. Think about the questions you need to ask, think about the answers you receive, and then think about the judgments you're being called upon to make. And if there's anything that's in short supply in the world at the moment, it's thinking. So I would urge you to spend time thinking. But of course, we hope that your relationship with UTS doesn't end today. We know that your career will evolve in multiple dimensions, requiring new and continuous learning. And UTS is very focused on how it can support you, its alumni, in your lifelong learning needs. So we welcome you now into the global UTS alumni community. Stay involved and stay in touch. And remember, the Alumni Office is your lifelong connection to UTS. So may I congratulate you all again and wish you every success in applying the skills and the knowledge that you've gained from our world-class institution. Congratulations again. So I now have great pleasure in inviting Emeritus Professor Leslie Hitchens, Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, to deliver the occasional address this afternoon. Leslie.
Chancellor, Vice-Chancellor, Dean, my law faculty colleagues and friends, distinguished guests, and of course, graduates, and your families and friends who are here today. I pay also my respects to the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation and offer my support for the Voice, which I trust will be a step towards true reconciliation. And I thank the University for the honour that has been conferred today. This may be a personal honour, but I'm very aware that anything I have apparently achieved has been with the support and talents of others, many of whom sit behind me today. I'd like also to offer my personal congratulations to Margaret Connolly for her richly deserved Distinguished Service Award. However, today is about you, our graduates. My deep congratulations to you on reaching this moment. It is personally special to me to be here once again at a law graduation. I've attended many at UTS and many times stood at this lectern as Dean, but I never lost the sense of occasion. I've loved seeing how important it is for each of you to have this moment, for you and your families. So it's wonderful to be here again today. Graduation from university is a significant moment. It is a celebration of what you have achieved, but it also marks a new stage in your journey. You stand at a moment when choices about how you navigate your future and your career are now very much within your control. Yes, you have chosen law, but that won't bind you to the practice of law. I know your degree at UTS has provided you with knowledge, skills, and values which will equip you to adapt and evolve as your professional career will demand. And it will demand that you adapt, learn, and relearn. Your career will not exist in some steady state preserve. You are likely to have a much longer working life and change jobs more often than previous generations. And how you work and how you use your legal knowledge and skills will change. But change is ever present. When we first began talking about the impact of technology on the way lawyers work, we were faced with doomsday scenarios. Lawyers would be replaced by robots, we were told. But of course, we have learnt to use technology in ways that can enhance how we work as well as improve access to justice. Now we are experiencing another evolution or revolution in artificial intelligence with what seems like the sudden arrival of ChatGPT, causing us to again question what it will mean for the way we work, as well as raising significant legal and ethical questions, as the Chancellor has already reminded us. It's understandable that we might feel overwhelmed. However, when the first impacts of AI on legal practice were beginning to be felt, we didn't succumb. We sought to understand what was happening. We used our judgment, and we worked out how we could use that technology to serve us. At the risk of being called a Pollyanna, which I often have been, what is important to remember is that you bring more to the table than just your technical ability. You bring judgment and values and a human dimension to those work contexts. I was reminded of this recently watching a wonderful film, Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. The film depicts a multi-universe that must be battled if chaos is not to take over. Whilst imaginatively very different from the world we live in, for me, it connected in terms of that sense of chaos and uncertainty that we can feel around us. Technology being only one of those challenges. And yet, it is a redemptive and hopeful film, precisely because it was our humanity, our human dimension, that could navigate through the uncertainty and the chaos presented in the film. So I think we can safely assume that you will face choices and challenges as you navigate your career pathway. I'm confident that you will successfully negotiate your way through, but let me offer a couple of observations that I think may be relevant to that navigation. The first relates to planning, and the second to values. No doubt in interviews and other situations, you've already been encouraged to speculate on questions such as, where do you see yourself in 5 years, 10 years' time? Today, in professional and work situations, conversations along these lines, or ones where you are expected to talk about your goals or what does success look like, are common. I don't want to suggest that such planning or goals are not valuable. In a complex, dynamic environment, they are essential. But there are risks if one becomes too programmatic as to what that future is expected to look like. If we have too fixed an idea of how our careers should progress, we risk not seeing pathways because they might not seem to fit with those plans. We risk losing the serendipitous opportunities, and we risk neglecting the value of our present experience and what it might tell us about ourselves and our direction. Personally, and this might be a failing on my part, I have never been able to answer those career questions. If I had, it would not have led to the career I've enjoyed, one for which I am very grateful, and one which I think suited my skills, values, and who I am as a person, as I began to understand those aspects. So, in a complex environment you will have to navigate, I encourage you to be flexible in your thinking and exploration, and to remain open to the less obvious direction. Secondly, values. You will have your personal values that have developed through family, social, community influences, as well as through your own judgment. Your law degree also means that you carry values which are an inherent part of being a lawyer, regardless of how professionally you will use your degree. The observance of fairness, justice, and the rule of law are strong, innate values. Crucially too, I believe, we have a responsibility to ensure that the tools of law are not used in a manner that is divorced from and risks undermining these broader values. As you move through your career, factoring in how choices align with your values will enable you to make choices with which you can be more comfortable. Being mindful of our values when making career choices has always been important, but I believe it has become even more so because you will have to create meaningful and productive careers at a time when working out the role technology should play has become ever more complex and challenging. In everything, everywhere, all at once, chaos is ultimately contained through basic human values. As one of the characters says, "The only thing I do know is that we have to be kind, especially when we don't know what's going on." It is the human dimension that can ensure technology is appropriately used and its limits understood. And you will be part of working through those solutions that we hope will be for a more positive outcome. You will have much to navigate in your career. Being open and flexible and mindful of your values and capacity for judgment will assist you. And amidst the uncertainty, the opportunities you have to be part of this dynamic environment are, I believe, truly exciting. Chancellor, thank you.
Graduations are indeed among the most important occasions in the life of a university, and we're very privileged at UTS to have some of the most distinguished members of our community speak to us. I've been privileged to be in senior management positions in universities for nearly 2 decades. I know I don't look like that old, but I have had the privilege also of working with some enormously inspirational senior leaders. And Professor Hitchens is indeed one of those. She brings together, and I think we've seen it in the speech today, the important attributes of integrity, intellect, and innovation. She's reminded us that though you will enter the profession of the law, you're not bound to the future in the way that perhaps you were in the past. To adapt, to learn, and to recreate things in a changing environment is an important skill which hopefully you've learned and will hone. And although technology impacts many of the things we do, human factors such as judgment, the human dimension, also very significantly shape a future career. While we may or may not plan a career, we must have and hold to the values, and that's an important thought for this day of celebration as you look forward to your careers now. Would you join me in thanking again Professor Leslie Hitchens?
Chancellor, guests and graduates, that occasional address concludes the formal proceedings of this ceremony. On behalf of the Chancellor, I invite you to join the official party for refreshments. These will be served in the Great Hall foyer and in the balcony room adjoining this hall. The photography, framing and memorabilia services are located on level 4, which is 1 floor below us. The academic procession is about to leave the Great Hall. As it does, I invite our new graduates to join the procession, which will end in the balcony room. Would the congregation please rise for the academic procession?